Good afternoon guys, F4H Rosso here with another video on GT Sport, and today we're going to be doing a daily race. We're going to jump straight into it, slightly different from what you've been used to from the channel over the past couple of days. No more tutorial vids for a little while, they take a long time to make, so we're going to do some racing instead. We'll be focusing on daily races, Nations Cup, stuff like that. We'll get straight into this one. It's in the BMW Vision GT at Dragon Trail. It's kind of like a Group 3 car-ish, very fun to drive, but as you'll see in this video, very difficult to drive in the tow, in dirty air. Starting in second on the grid for this one, and it's going to be an absolutely epic four-way battle for the win. So, we've got off pretty well. The Italian in first is pretty quick, he's top 10. So we've got our work cut out for us in this one, but the tow in this car is absolutely insane. You see we're right on his bumper into the first corner, and the check just having a little look down my inside as well. For the first two laps in this one, I really have to have eyes in the front and the back of my head to kind of focus on what's going on, because I'm getting attacked from all angles. But you'll see the car is just pushing crazily wide. I noticed this was the first time I'd driven this car in race trim. I'd done about, I would say, 8 to 10 laps to qualify, get a semi-decent time. But driving this car on a track on your own and driving this car around other cars is so different. It feels really heavy. You can see when I break down into this tight hairpin, the car just whooshes. Like it does not want to stop, as the check has another look up my inside there. This chicane, very difficult as well, you'll see. I should have really, here, when the car starts to push wide, I should have taken heed, but I have an absolutely terrible chicane and smash into the wall. Luckily I get a bit of a speed boost from behind, which kind of saves my race, because I could very easily have got swallowed up there. You'll notice if you look at the leaderboards, in fourth, the Frenchman, GT Boca, has come all the way up from 7th already. He's going to be quite a large factor in this race, so we'll keep an eye on his progress. We're very lucky, after that little incident at the chicane, that the tow in this car is so strong. It's going to pull us right the way back up onto the Italian's bumper. We've learned our lesson and we're braking a little bit earlier. It's still not quite enough, so we're going to have to adjust that one for the next lap. We've lost a lot of time there. It's put us under pressure from behind. You can see the check behind us is within 3/10 now, so we're going to be on defence mode for this next sector again. Really wide into that corner, really struggling for grip and to brake, but I think we're growing into this race a little bit. Looking forwards at the Italian, he's kept it nice and neat and tidy so far. He's been very good, to be fair to him. Not really made any mistakes that we can capitalise on. We've spent the majority of this race looking backwards rather than forwards, which we'll try and address. Again, really deep into that corner. We've got to get this chicane right to make sure that we have a decent run on this Italian going into the next lap. We'll see what we can do. There we go. That's a lot better. He's clipped the wall there as well, so it's kind of a double whammy. We've got it right, he's got it wrong, so hopefully this is going to leave us in good stead going into turn 1. Again, keeping one eye behind us. It's very deceptive, the rear view camera, because going into that corner then it looked like we were a lot closer to first than he was to us, but in actual fact he was a lot closer than I thought he was, and you'll see that coming up into the 3rd and 4th laps. Some absolutely epic moves coming up. This is where the race really comes into its own. So I've learnt my lesson. We're going to brake nice and early for turn 1, get that squared off and see if we can get a run onto the Italian going into the middle sector so we can pass him into the hairpin. Really trying to put the pressure on at this point, and it pays off just there. He's caught the curb on the inside and he's gone sailing off. We find ourselves gifted first position. It's always nice when you have to work for it, but we'll take that any day. We've gone up a position. This is where we want to be, and we've got a nice 1-second lead. So really, this should be a formality from here. I'm not sure it's going to work out that way, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. nice and early on the brakes. It's nice to actually drive the car and not have the toe affecting the way it brakes or the way it turns. But even so, we're going to make a mess of the chicane once more and clip that wall, and that's going to leave us in real trouble. Going into the last corner, you can see the times coming down, 4 tenths, 3 tenths. He's right behind us. We're going to cover left because I don't think he's close enough, but he slams a Danny Rick up the inside. Last of the late breakers. Did not see that one coming, so we had to adapt on the fly really quickly and pull the switch back, but I still think it's going to leave us very vulnerable up into turn 1. And so we've made the best of a bad situation. We're going to have to go defensive here. Give him a car width on the inside, kind of try and compromise his line, but he's already passed us into the braking zone. That's a great move, to be fair to him, from the check. He's done really well around the outside there. But it's not all lost. We're close enough. The Frenchman, GT Boca, right behind us as well. He's made great progress, setting the fastest lap of the race, incredibly quick lap as well, good enough for top 10 qualifying, so great lap. We've managed to get a good run out of the right-hander there, so we just need to keep this clean through this section. The race wind is still on. We just need to focus on the power, getting the power on through that right-hander, and I think we're going to have a pretty decent run on Felix. Again though, from behind we're under a lot of pressure. He's not defending, so we're going to go for this one. Again, a Danny Ricciardo up the inside, and he's going to get touched from behind by the Frenchman. Bit of a robust pass there, but again he's very close. We're going to need to make sure we get the chicane right this time, and we've nailed it. So we're still going to be in trouble. It's only 2 tenths. We're going to have to go defensive again into the last corner. Send him wide. Hopefully if we square this corner off, it's going to be enough. He's gone for it. He's got the power nice and early. Oh, this is going to be close. We're going to squeeze him, do a Schumacher Barrichello, Hungary. We've just done enough. What an amazing race. What a fantastic race. 4-way fight for the lead. 4 people leading the race at different points. Wow. Absolutely crazy. These sprint races sometimes bring out the absolute best races in GT Sport because there's not that time to settle into the race. You have to make the moves work. You have to make them happen. You have to, if you're going to make a move upwards, you can't let someone, who's got top 10 pace, like the guy that qualified on pole and the Frenchman in second, you can't let them get into a rhythm where they're gonna, just basically shoot off into the distance. But what an absolutely crazy race that one was. Really thoroughly enjoyed that one. Thoroughly enjoyed driving a new car as well. I've not driven that car yet, so beautiful car as well, that one. Hopefully you enjoyed that one, guys. Victory number 15 for me. I've not done enough of these daily races, to be honest. Need to focus on doing a few more of those and getting my license ratings up, ready for the the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup proper when they come. But thanks for watching. See you soon.